What a night. You know, Chi-Town is referred to as the Windy City. If those ad guys could see it tonight, I'm sure they'd change the moniker to the Rainy City. It's a good thing we penguins like the water, because this fedora and trench coat ain't doing jack to keep me dry. All of my years on the force, I was never in a downpour like this. Maybe somebody up there is trying to tell this little black bird striking out on his own wasn't the brightest thing he ever did. Oh, I had to try, though. The way my heart beat the day I first saw that name stenciled on my office door. Wow, what a feeling of freedom. All the money in the world can't buy that. I had to give it my best shot. Who knows? When I get to the office, it could be there waiting for me. The very first case for Phillip Penguin investigations.
The Case Files of Phillip Penguin.
The Dead Delinquent Caper, Chapter 1. Hey, waiter, there's a dead guy in my soup. And that could really spoil your lunch. Things was about to heat up. You see, the wealthy but oh-so-shady Zachary Amphere was skidding around his mansion like a kid on Christmas night. He and his wife, the drop-dead gorgeous Shelia Amphere, was stepping out to paint the town red in a big way. Will somebody please explain to me how $1 million fox like Shelia ends up with a 10-cent eel like old Zach?
Will you please hurry up, my dear? It would be rude to keep our friends waiting, you know.
You mean friends like Tito Bell, who gave you the nickname the Snake?
That chihuahua is quite the clown, isn't he? Of course, if you slather any more of that makeup, they might mistake you for one also.
Darling, you always say such the sweetest things. It's probably why you're held in such high esteem.
Just one of my many charms. Smigler! Have Marnie bring around the car.
Very good, sir.
Stop fiddling with your face and let's go. You look amazing anyway. Not a day under 50, heart of my heart.
Oh, all right. But you know, being married to you really puts on the years.
I love you too. And here's Marnie with the car. Good evening, Marnie. It's a bit brisk out, isn't it?
Well, at least the rains have stopped, so the madam does not have to worry about her makeup running. Thank goodness for small favors. I've got your door, Miss May. I'll help you in. Why, thank you, Marnie. Will you need me to drive you tonight?
Now, you and Smigler may have the night off. I want to drive myself to the Five Aces Club tonight.
Why, thank you, sir. Let me get your door. Enjoy your evening, sir.
I intend to, Marnie. I intend to.
Let's take a break from the lovebirds for now, and I'll tell you what happened when I came in out of the rain. As I opened the door, I got hit in the mug with the most gorgeous sight a bird can have. The one and only Millicent Foddington. London's what we call her. Waiting for me to get back to the office. This canary had it all. Hair so golden you'd think she was an Oscar. Eyes were limpid pools of blue that you could lose yourself in all day. She follows that up with a figure so statuesque that I bet the Venus de Milo gets jealous just thinking about her. To top it off, she's got stems that just don't quit. Every time I think of her, I think to myself, quick, somebody pinch me, 'cause I gotta be dreaming.
Hey, is anybody home there inside that brain of yours?
Hey, thanks, kid. I was just thinking about something.
Is that what you call it? Looked more like you were in a daze to me. A dripping wet daze at that.
That's your fault, Chickie. You're keeping me in a spin.
Well, you could just hang up your hat and coat and then spin your way over to my desk. I have some invoices for you to sign.
Anything you say. I took off my wet trench coat and fedora. While hanging them in the closet, I got a gander of London walking to the front desk. Va va voom. I almost went back into that daze. This gal moves like 70 pounds of smoke. How did a mug like me ever get so lucky? I see you got a nameplate for your desk.
You like it?
Sure, it's swell, but didn't they engrave the wrong moniker into it?
It says London because that's what you Yanks call me. Let's face it, Philip. The name Millicent Farthington may mean loads of cash in merry old England, but here in the colonies it just doesn't hold any weight.
Yeah, dollface, but some of that's my fault. Here you had a cushy, good-paying job at the Chicago Police Department. Then you strike out with me, and we ain't had client one come through that door. I only got $50 in the bank, which may not even be enough to cover them their invoices. Sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing.
What's this rot now? You are Phillip Penguin, the hero cop of the bootlegging wars. Did you throw in the towel and pout when Big Jim Scalapini opened fire on you from his car's running board? If Jack L. Diamond and Bugsy Spittoon couldn't scare you, why are you afraid of a few setbacks?
I ain't if it was just me I was letting down.
Now you just stop right there. I chose to strike out with you because I believe in you, and I will stay with you and back your play until the day comes you start to believe in yourself as much as I do.
Thanks, London. You're the greatest. Come on, let's go down to the Brown Derby. Stakes on me.
But you are down to your last 50 quid.
And the whole thing is going to the Derby tonight. As long as yous believe in me, I know we'll get the customers. Shall we, fair lady?
Yes, we shall.
When we drop back in on Sheila and Zach, we see they only got a couple miles to go to get to the desired night spot. That's when Sheila pipes up with surprise in her voice.
Zach, honey, you missed your turn. This road will take us to the Five Aces Dinner Club.
I'm shocked. You stopped looking in the mirror long enough to notice. This party happens to be at the Five Aces, by the way.
Have you lost your mind? That club is owned by the notorious Jack L. Diamond. He used to be one of the biggest gangsters around and, like most sensible people, he hates you.
Tonight, he will see the heirs of his ways, along with our guests of honor, Tito Bell and Harry Whodunnit.
Only you would throw a party where you're sitting with three animals who would kill you as soon as they look at you.
Don't you mean 4? Heart of my heart.
Just what are you implying?
Oh, I think you know.
Why, you little...
Save that curse for later, my very own, for we are here.
Now we look in on the biggest mistake of my life. Approaching a wooden door is a slender green frog, by the name Robert Frog. This mug is a poet by trade. Unfortunately, right now, he's down on his luck.
Oh, woe is me. I need this job at the Poetry Scene magazine to come through. If I have any hope of regaining my previous regal status in the wordsmith community, the editor, J. Jonah Jason, has called me in to see him concerning my recently submitted work of prose. Here is the door. Be strong, old frog, and knock.
Who's there? Stop beating at my door. Come in. Time is money.
Oh, you wanted to see me, sir?
Wanted is a strong word. Come in, Frog. Sit down. Close the door.
Right away.
I need your submission for the Poem of the Month contest by Friday.
But I already submitted it last week. It was entitled, The Way Not Taken. Certainly you've received it.
That was your entry? I thought you wanted this job. My mistake.
But It took me 3 weeks to complete. It's one of my finest...
3 weeks? 3 weeks? That claptrap! What a serious waste of time! You are lucky I destroyed it, before that garbage further ruined your already worthless reputation. You should be thanking me, not standing in my office pretending to be a motorboat.
Thank you?
Don't mention it. Now get out of here. That poem isn't going to write itself.
Did you want it on anything specific?
Are you still here? Move, man! You're burning daylight! Move! People are always trying to take advantage of my lovable nature. Such a shame.